When doctors talk about the critical signs that life may be drawing near to its natural end, it is often not to create fear, but to help families prepare, to help loved ones spend time together, and to remind us all of the precious value of every single day. These 6 signs, while serious, also serve as a gentle wake-up call for those who are still walking their journey with strength, reminding us that there are choices we can make right now to live with more energy, more peace, and more joy. When a person begins to lose interest in food or has difficulty eating, it may be a sign that the body is slowing down, but for those who still have time, it is a reminder to embrace a nourishing diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and light, easily digestible meals that support not only physical health but also mental clarity. Nutrition becomes a daily act of self-care, an affirmation that life is worth fueling properly. Number 1, healthy nutrition as self-care. When doctors observe that one of the early signs of life drawing to a close is a person losing interest in food, it carries a powerful reminder for those who are still able to make choices every day. The way we eat is not just about satisfying hunger, it is about nourishing our bodies, fueling our minds, and showing ourselves care and respect. When older adults begin to prioritize a healthy, balanced diet, they give themselves a gift that keeps their energy stable, supports digestion, strengthens immunity, and keeps the mind clearer for longer. A plate filled with colorful fruits and vegetables brings vitamins and antioxidants that fight off disease and slow down the aging process, while whole grains provide steady energy without the crashes that processed foods often bring. Lean proteins support muscle strength, which becomes even more important as we grow older, and small amounts of healthy fats keep the heart and brain functioning at their best. Eating well does not have to mean complicated recipes or strict rules. Sometimes it is as simple as choosing fresh over packaged, water over soda, and portion control over overeating. For older adults, light and easily digestible meals make a huge difference in how they feel daily, reducing bloating, improving sleep, and keeping them active. A healthy diet also uplifts mood because certain foods influence brain chemistry, helping to fight anxiety or low energy that can sometimes come with age. Sharing meals with family can turn healthy eating into an experience of joy and connection, rather than a chore. Every bite becomes more than just food. It becomes a message to the body that life is worth nourishing, and to the heart that living well is within reach through small, consistent choices. Number 2, gentle daily movement. Movement is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to keep the body alive with energy, especially in the later years of life when mobility often begins to decline. Doctors often see that one of the early signs of life nearing its end is extreme fatigue and difficulty in moving. But for those still capable, this is a clear signal to invest in daily activity. Gentle movement does not require intense workouts or heavy weights. Even a short walk in the morning sunshine, some light stretching in the living room, or a few minutes of slow breathing combined with physical activity can make a significant difference. These small acts of movement strengthen muscles, keep joints flexible, and improve balance, which reduces the risk of falls and injuries that often limit independence in older adults. Beyond the physical benefits, regular movement boosts blood circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients reach every part of the body, and this alone can bring a sense of renewed vitality. Light exercise also has a direct effect on mental health because it releases endorphins, the natural chemicals that fight stress and uplift mood. For seniors, this can mean feeling calmer, more motivated, and more engaged with life, rather than withdrawn or fatigued. Even seated exercises or gentle yoga routines can be adapted to suit individual ability, ensuring that no one is left out of the benefits of moving daily. The key is not how hard or long one exercises, but how consistent the effort is. Every small action adds up to a stronger body, a more resilient mind, and a spirit that feels connected to the act of living. Choosing to move a little each day is choosing to keep life flowing, to keep energy alive, and to embrace health as an ongoing journey. Number 3, rest and mindful breathing. Rest is often overlooked as a form of healing, yet it is one of the most powerful tools the body has to restore itself. Doctors frequently notice that as life begins to near its natural end, breathing changes and irregular sleep patterns become common. But for those who are still in good health, this observation carries a lesson about the value of proper rest and mindful breathing today. Sleep is the body's way of repairing tissues, rebalancing hormones, and strengthening the immune system. And when it is consistent, it helps maintain clarity, energy, and resilience. Older adults benefit greatly from setting a steady sleep schedule, creating a calm nighttime routine, and giving the body permission to fully relax. Simple habits such as reducing screen time before bed, keeping the sleeping environment quiet and comfortable, and practicing light relaxation techniques can improve the quality of rest in profound ways. Alongside sleep, breathing with awareness can bring incredible benefits. Deep, mindful breaths help oxygenate the body, release tension from muscles, and calm the nervous system. This not only supports better rest, but also creates a sense of peace during the day. Practices like meditation, gentle yoga, or even a few minutes of sitting quietly while focusing on the breath can make a remarkable difference for older adults who may struggle with stress or anxiety. Breathing well and sleeping deeply are not luxuries. They are essentials for longevity and vitality. Together, they provide the body and mind with the recovery time they need to face each day, with energy and focus. When people commit to protecting their rest and practicing mindful breathing, they choose to honor their body's natural rhythms and give themselves the strength to continue living with purpose and clarity. Number 4. Mental stimulation and sharpness. The health of the mind is just as important as the health of the body, and doctors often point out that when awareness fades or memory weakens in the later stages of life, it is a sign that the brain is slowing down. For those who still have the opportunity to care for themselves, this becomes a reminder that mental stimulation is vital at every age. The brain is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more it is used. Reading books, newspapers, or even short articles helps keep the mind engaged, sharpens focus, and sparks curiosity. Solving puzzles, crosswords, or playing memory games can boost problem-solving skills and strengthen recall, making everyday life smoother and more enjoyable. Conversations with friends and family also play a powerful role in keeping the mind alert, because exchanging ideas, telling stories, and listening actively challenge the brain to think and respond quickly. Learning something new, whether it is a hobby, a language, or a musical instrument, stimulates different areas of the brain and builds new connections that can slow cognitive decline. Mental activity is not just about avoiding forgetfulness. It also brings joy and a sense of accomplishment, which are essential for emotional well-being. Staying mentally active can reduce feelings of isolation or boredom and replace them with curiosity and excitement for life. Older adults who embrace mental challenges often report a greater sense of confidence and independence because they feel capable of handling daily tasks and decisions with clarity. Every effort made to stimulate the brain, no matter how small, contributes to long-term vitality. Choosing to feed the mind with learning, conversation, and challenges is choosing to remain present, aware, and connected to the richness of life. Number 5. Social connection and emotional bonds. Human beings are wired for connection, and one of the most painful signs doctors see near the end of life is when someone begins to withdraw from conversations, relationships, and the world around them. For those still in the midst of living, this serves as a powerful reminder that social bonds are not optional but necessary for well-being. Spending time with loved ones creates a sense of belonging, comfort, and emotional security that cannot be replaced by anything else. Laughter shared around a dinner table, long talks during evening walks, or even simple daily check-ins through a phone call have the power to lift spirits and reduce feelings of loneliness. Emotional connection keeps the heart alive and the mind engaged, giving older adults motivation to get up each morning with purpose. It also reduces the risk of depression and helps regulate stress by releasing hormones that promote happiness and calmness. Social interactions strengthen memory, because conversations force the brain to recall, respond, and share stories, which in turn sharpens awareness. When people remain connected to family, friends, or even community groups, they also feel a sense of responsibility and value, knowing they are still needed and appreciated. Relationships add color and depth to life, especially in later years when material possessions matter less and experiences and bonds matter more. Even small gestures like smiling at a neighbor, participating in group activities, or volunteering bring joy and make life meaningful. Choosing to stay socially active prevents early withdrawal and reminds us that life is about the moments we share with others. Strong emotional bonds protect the heart, stimulate the mind, and give life a richness that no other habit can provide, making connection one of the greatest medicines of all. Number 6. Daily habits for circulation and vitality. One of the clearest lessons doctors share when discussing the final stages of life is how changes in skin color or circulation often reveal that the body is slowing down. But for those who are still healthy, this lesson is a reminder of the importance of daily habits that keep circulation strong and vitality flowing. Hydration is a simple yet powerful habit, as water helps transport nutrients, regulate temperature, and flush toxins that would otherwise weigh the body down. Older adults who consistently drink enough water often feel more energized, think more clearly, and maintain healthier skin, which is a visible sign of good circulation. Good posture also plays a vital role, because sitting or standing upright allows the lungs to expand fully and the blood to flow freely, while slouching can restrict breathing and reduce oxygen levels. Avoiding harmful habits such as smoking protects the blood vessels and the heart, preventing blockages that can shorten life and limit mobility. Movement, even in small doses, is perhaps the most effective way to keep circulation alive, whether it is through walking, light stretching, or simple household activities that keep the body in motion. Consistent activity ensures that oxygen-rich blood reaches every organ, keeping the body functioning smoothly and reducing the risks associated with inactivity. Even practices like massage or warm baths can stimulate circulation and bring comfort to the body. The skin, often called the window of health, reflects these habits, showing whether blood is flowing well and the body is being cared for properly. When circulation is supported daily, energy levels rise, healing becomes more efficient, and the entire body feels more alive. Choosing to protect circulation through water, movement, posture, and healthy habits is choosing to honor life with vitality.